a bomb, I reckon I might be able to do a backflip. I thought you were just waiting up here to for me to come back. Welcome back to another video, guys. We are currently, when I say we, I mean Dad and myself are in South Grafton at the moment. We're just heading along Ryan Street on our way out to Waterview Heights, and that's because we're gonna have a little bit of a moto camp out at Dalmorton tonight. It's been about 2 years since I've been to Dalmorton, and I've been itching to get back out there, and I don't know where the time's gone. It's just flown by. So we've got today and tomorrow to do something. So we're gonna head out there, have a bit of a moto camp, and chill out, and just have a bit of downtime. Really, it's I've been working a fair bit over the Chrissy and New Year's break, and to be honest, I've had a gut full of it. So yeah, looking forward to a little bit of a getaway. It should be a good one. So I've ridden down south from the Gold Coast this morning, woke up early and jumped on the bike and headed straight down here to meet Dad, and he's obviously rode from his place, headed north from Nambucca, and we've just met up. It's about 11 o'clock or so, so we've sort of given ourselves plenty of time to get from South Grafton to Dalmorton. It's depends how fast you're riding, but it normally takes about an hour and a half or something like that to get out there, and by the time we sort of have a little bit of a potter along the river's edge and find somewhere where we want to camp, we're not sure whether we're actually going to go and camp in the little ghost township of Dalmorton, or whether we're going to camp somewhere along the river before or after it, but we'll have a look anyway. And the forecast has only been really sort of shit today. I got rained on the way here, Dad got rained on the way here, and then now the sun's sort of out and the sky is clearing up a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get some showers later on this afternoon, or maybe late this evening. So fingers crossed we just at least get everything set up before that happens, if it happens. Such a nice view. Further you move along here too, now that we're sort of getting pretty close to the Dalmorton area, further you move along here, you just start to get more and more picturesque views of the river, and find yourself getting closer and closer to it. It's just beautiful. So we've just come back onto the bitumen for a little bit. Doesn't last long. I think from memory we come down, hang a left here, and then there's a bridge that we go across. There's actually a camping spot on the other side of the bridge. Not going to camp there, but there we go, we can see it from here. But yeah, it is quite a nice little swimming hole. As you can see, just beautiful. Water actually looks nice and clear too. I was kind of thinking it's going to be a little bit muddier and that, since we've had a bit of rain around this area and pretty much all along the east coast, but yeah, it doesn't actually look too bad. Definitely going to jump in for a swim. If I don't get in this afternoon, I'm definitely getting in tomorrow before we leave, because the water temperature, especially this time of the year around here, is just like bath water. It's just beautiful. Pretty sure last time I came here I camped down in there, so might just go and have a look. I wonder if Dad'll follow me. He'll probably look at it and go, "Where you going, Kurt?" this is exactly where I camped last time. Might keep going, just because I've seen some better places last time when I left, heading further along, so we can always come back to this one. There he is. Oh no! Come on, Gutser! What have you done? Too fast, I bet you come through here in top gear, didn't you? No. I thought you were just waiting up here to for me to come back. 1, 2, 3. Got him? Yeah. You be alright riding it out of here? If you don't want to go down there, I can ride it out for you. I'm glad it was you and not me. I'm always glad it's someone else and not me.
Go out with you.
And not fall off in a video. Yeah, I'm hearing that. Yeah, so that's still actually the same campsite. It goes the whole way along, and then it comes to like a little creek opening just down here, which is really nice, but can't actually see if there's anyone down there. If there's no one down there and we can't find another spot further down, we can always come back and just go camp down there. Just perched me right in there. It's so nice. Crazy to think too, like, we grew up out here. We grew up in Grafton, well, sort of. A lot of our schooling years and everything like that were in Grafton. We spent a lot of time here, me and my family, and I think I only ever come out here once. Just really didn't take advantage of it while we were here, but you know, better late than never, as they say. I reckon Old Grafton Road and Rocky River Road would have to be two of the most underrated trips that you could take. They're the same sort of style. You're riding along, kind of along the mountainside as the river runs straight alongside the road as well. Rides like this is kind of what matter to me. Like, I don't want to be out here riding fast. I don't want to be out here doing the gnarly stuff. That's not what these rides are about for me. It's about obviously spending a bit of time with the old man and you know, taking in the scenery, enjoying it, and I don't know, just getting away from the rat race and appreciating a bit of your backyard, you know. There you go. We'll go over that way and have a look. Alright. So we've pretty much just come back to the first sort of areas that we looked at. Yeah, it's over here. Free tennis ball. Free tennis ball, free firewood. Right on the river, which is, have a go at that. I will gladly suffer sleeping on this shit for this. I think this is our spot. I'm willing to suffer this for our own little swimming hole. And we've already got firewood, like there's no one around. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, this is great, Kurt.
Yeah, it's a little bit of looking around and scoping out. You find a good one, eh?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Dad?
Perfect. Good job, Kurt.
I got that. High fillet, rice, mushies, onion. Rightio guys, next morning, it rained a little bit last night. Wasn't too bad, but we woke up about, Dad and I both woke up about 12 o'clock or something like that, and it was just belting down. Didn't last long, but it was enough to wake us up and you know, wet everything. But got a cuppa on the go, and I just realised I haven't really given you guys much of a tour of the campsite. So campfire, and then over here we've got the tents and the bike set up right on the river. Came in yesterday afternoon, as you probably would have seen already, had a swim. It's just, have a go at that. Our own little swimming hole. And the water temperature is like, it's like bath water. So nice. But yeah, we're just going to sort of chill out. Going to enjoy my first cuppa of the morning. Get some toast, or actually bought some banana bread for brekkie this morning. Get some brekkie on the go. Slowly wake up, and then we'll probably pack up camp and make our way.
It's got to go in the fridge. Same as tomato sauce.
So this is my new addition to the back. Alex put one of these on the back of his DR650, and to be honest, I was ridiculously jealous of how convenient it was to just open up and, you know, get what you want out of there. Just got the drone in there at the moment, and a couple of chopping boards and a few other bits and pieces. But I'm thinking about making this into like a little kitchenette and just putting it on and off the bike for the overnighters and stuff like that, so I can have a nice little cook up and take all the stuff I need. But yeah, she's I'm frothing it, absolutely loving it. So we've got camp all packed up. We've just had a last dip in the water because the sun come out, and it's just, this is such a nice spot. Almost don't even want to tell you guys where it is. It's that nice. I don't even want you to come here and crowd the spot. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, ridiculously nice camp spot. But we've got everything packed up. Camp's packed up. I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to squid it down the road for a bit, because we're probably going to pull up at some spots down the road and have another dip, to be honest. There's so many nice swimming holes along this strip of road, Old Grafton Road, and I really want to take advantage of it while the weather's good and the water's warm and whatnot. So we'll head towards Dalmorton now, and yeah, have a little bit of an explore. So if you are going to come along here, this spot's going to be like one of those ones where you're just going to have to, you know, have a bit of a drive or a ride around to find. It's kind of hidden, as you can see. You come through the bushes here, or through this lantana, off this main sort of drag. But this whole camping area on the river here, this is one of the first ones that you come in at. If you're coming from the Grafton side from Waterview Heights, this is one of the first main big ones. Goes right along, like you can't miss it. There's a couple of entry points. I can't remember what it's called. It might be Brett's. There's another one further down. I think that's called Troy's Camp. I'll have a look at some signage when I get out, but this is the first sort of big significant one that runs right along the riverfront. Cowie cows. Trying to sort of find an easy way out for Dad, which I think is, oh yeah, definitely not up that way. We'll go up this left way. There you go. There's the camp entrance name. Brendo. Ignore the phallic artistry there. But yeah, Brendo, that's the campsite name. Todd Alley, not Troy. Todd Alley. That's another big one just further down on the river there as well. Alright guys, Dalmorton. Hasn't really changed much since I was here last. If you guys watched the last video, you would have seen me walking through here, wondering what the hell it was. I think I did look it up after. I think it's an old store. Like an old, like they'd have food goods and stuff in here and wares of sorts, but I think this was actually like a bit of a store, so for memory. I think that's still good. I'll take that home and put that on the house. I just like exploring through this old crap. A lot of yous will be looking at this going, mate, it's just an old building, and I don't know, me and my brother grew up like out on land, sort of like just going out for the day on our push bikes or whatever, and just looking through old broken down little buildings like this, because we live so sort of far out in the middle of nowhere. So fun to do. Don't know why, it's just sort of fun to do. How's the old light fitting up there? So old school, just having them like at the top there.
Yeah.
Old fireplace.
How they brace the frame.
Yeah.
They cut it into the studs.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take the time to do that these days.
Yeah. Geez, that's still in. I lent on that. I should know better. Works along the old Glenniness Road as a part of flood repair. Ah, okay. That makes sense. That's probably why that side's going to be shut from the 7th of January, doing flood repairs. A couple of Africa twins by the looks of it. Hey boys. Wouldn't mind riding this one day. Chalundi, if that's how you say it. Chalundi Road. I think that goes eventually through to Uwangai or Dorrigo, one of those places. You can ride that right through, but get back over to the coast. I think Phil from Mid Coast Adventures has done that a couple of times. I might have to G up with him one time to have a little bit of a ride through there, and maybe a moto camp or something like that. But have a go at that, even down there. Oh, imagine camping down here. That's really nice over there. That'll be a camp spot to come back to and try and snag. Oh, there we go, Dalmorton campground. This is the actual campground. Cool. All the sites. This is obviously a paid site, by the way, guys. If you haven't been here before and you're going to come here, we're going to camp somewhere along here. This is one of those camping areas that you've got to pay through national parks and stuff. I mean, it's pretty nice though. Like, at least you're going to, I guess, guarantee that you've got toilets and stuff, and you've got like somewhere to actually set up. Let's go and make our way out and try and find somewhere to have a swim. This is very nice and well maintained. Really want to come back and stay at that one. That's such a nice spot. Like, look at all that river. It's just, yeah, that's a primo spot. So good. So while we're on our way to get back to that little swimming spot, I feel like this is probably a good opportunity to give you guys a little bit of insight into why I film the way I film and how often I put out content and the type of content and stuff like that. For those of you that are new to the channel and have just tuned in, it'll be good to give you a little bit of insight. And for those of you long timers that, you know, have been here sort of since day dot, support the channel, you may or may not know this either. So sometimes there'll be bigger blocks in when I throw out a video or a series of videos, and sometimes there'll be smaller blocks. And the reason for that is because my type of channel, I don't stick to a schedule, and this is not to bash other channels by any means, but I am not the type of guy that is gonna try and get out a video every Friday or every Sunday or something like that just for the sake of getting a video out. I feel like sometimes it can come across a little less authentic and, you know, just not as good when you try and stick to a schedule. You know, I get that for channels that are trying to grow, and I can appreciate that wholeheartedly, but that's just not me. I like to get something out of it myself, and I'm not going to put content out there for you guys as viewers that I don't think is providing some sort of value. Apologies. If you would like to see more regular uploads from me, it's not always an option. I'm not gonna, like I said, just put a video out for the sake of putting a video out. I feel like it loses something, and I don't always get the time. You know, I work like everyone else. I work like you punters. I am by no means a YouTuber. That I don't live off the small amount of income that I make. I just sort of throw it back into, you know, paying for fuel and repairing the bike, or you know, rego, or whatever it might be. The little bit I get back, I throw into the channel. So it's not like I'm living off it. I don't have a lot of time spare to get out here and do these videos. So when I do them, you know, they're not as often as maybe some of you might like. But the more you start to do these videos, I notice with some of the videos that I have done in the past, more frequently I do them, you almost start to sort of lose this sense of why you're doing it. You get so fixated on grabbing that content and trying to get the best shots that you can, which is great and it's fun. I love looking back over some of the content and going, that was worth it, or that just looks so good in it, and it depicts exactly what the trip was like. But I feel like sometimes you can get lost in the filming aspect of it, and it kind of defeats the purpose for me of the reason why I'm out here. I'm out here this weekend with the old boy, just, you know, spending some quality time and taking all this in, and experiencing adventure riding and camping for what it is, and not for the fact that I want to come out here and just get some content. I've just got to, you know, get that good video. So apologies if this has turned into a little bit of a rant or a debrief, but I feel like, yeah, giving you a bit of insight as to why maybe I don't put stuff up as often as other channels, and not that I'm comparing myself to them by any means. I just do what I do, and if you know, I decide tomorrow to stop creating videos, then it is what it is. I don't put too much stock into it, but yeah, I just thought it might be a good opportunity to give you guys a little bit of insight into, you know, why myself and possibly some other channels as well, you know, we're not out there every second day or even every bloody weekend filming and getting content, because to be honest, it's just not possible. And sometimes it, like I said, it takes away from that authenticity of the trip and the enjoyment of it. You know what, I've really enjoyed this overnighter. It's I feel like the steak was the highlight, the bloody dinner, man, such a good little cook up. But yeah, really enjoyed this little overnighter, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video too. I think for me, and probably Dad too, is just what the doctor ordered. So one last cheeky little swim, and then I think I'll start to make my way home. Keen for another swim. Just in time. Fucking everyone's here. Where do you jump? Is it shallow? Huh?
Yeah, don't dive.
Don't dive, just jump. Alright. Hey? A bomb? I reckon I might be able to do a backflip.
Oh wait, Lola, we can do a backflip.
These kids are encouraging bad behaviour. I'll see if I can do a backflip. Hey puppy. Probably bloody 10 years since I've done one of those. The dog's coming to save me.
Dog to the rescue.
Hello. This would have to be the nicest spot to stop and have a swim and just chill out for a bit. Ripper of a spot. And just like that, we're out of here. Oh, that was so much fun. Even if you come out here for a day ride, guys, see ya. They were super nice people. Even if you come out here for a day ride, guys, it is so worth it. Bring your togs, bring a towel, pack some snacks and some water, and get out here for a day trip. So good. Well guys, we're just sort of heading back into South Grafton now. We didn't end up heading right through to have a look at the tunnel and whatnot. Dad and I have both seen it before, and we were more interested in finding another place to have a dip before we head home, which we did. So yeah, that's probably gonna wrap this video up. Like I said before, I hope you guys enjoyed this little getaway. Certainly did, and we'll definitely see you in the next video. Cheers.